During this video, I will explain the columns in the assembly section as well as the action buttons that are available. I will show you the difference between general and deliverable specific instructions and where to enter that information. I will demonstrate how the inline editing and drag and drop features allow for quicker updating of multiple deliverables with the same information. Finally, I will discuss the importance and impact of populating the correct filing method for each jurisdiction or deliverable. From the My View or Search Results screen, choose your client. This will open the control sheet. To access the assembly section on the control sheet, you can either scroll down or choose assembly from the bookmarks available. This will bring you directly to the assembly section. The information in the assembly section shows you the deliverables that apply to this task that may require information for the assembler to complete the assembly process. There are 4 action buttons available in this section: Bulk Edit, Add Instructions, Add Attachment, and Copy from Prior. The Bulk Edit feature allows you to add or edit information in the grid by selecting some or all of the deliverables in the grid and choosing Bulk Edit. We can change the filing methods, and we can change the types of copies as well as the person to sign, who we want to send it to, and the number of copies we want. Once we've made our choices, click Apply. You will see now that those additions have been added to the grid. You may also make changes to one deliverable at a time, or take a change and click and drag it to other fields to populate this information more quickly. Once we click and drag, the information is filled in the columns below. Be sure to save your changes so you do not lose any of your information. To add general instructions that apply to all deliverables for this task, choose Add Instruction and enter the information necessary. Once you click Save, the information will show at the top of the assembly section. You may also add comments to a single deliverable by selecting that deliverable and typing in your comment in the comment box. By using the comment box, it indicates to the assembler that this comment only applies to this particular deliverable. To add a list of attachments for the assembler to follow when making the assembly, choose Add Attachments. XCM has pre-populated some basic attachments that are generally used when preparing a tax return. You can simply choose the attachments you would like to add and put them in the attachment list. If there is something you would like to attach that you do not see from the pre-populated selection, you can create your own attachment. Simply click New, type the name of the attachment, add a description, and click Add. Once you have all the attachments in the list that you would like to be included in the assembly, click Save. This list will now populate at the top of the section. Finally, you can copy all assembly information from a prior task by using Copy from Prior. This will bring forward assembly information populated in a prior task. This can be useful if you track weekly or monthly projects where assembly processes stay the same. This would be a great time saver. Now that I have showed you how to update the grid in the assembly section, let's talk a bit about the filing method. The filing method is crucial to have properly populated so that when you go to the shipping steps, the system knows whether to close out a deliverable automatically because it is paper filing, or whether to push the deliverables through the 3-step e-filing process if they are marked as e-file. You run the risk of missing an e-filing if you do not properly add the filing method to that deliverable. So be sure when you're filling out this grid that you make sure this information is populated properly. Thank you for viewing this short video on the assembly section of the control sheet. To recap, I discussed the columns and information held in the assembly section, as well as the ability to make changes as special instructions and a list of attachments to assist in the assembly process. I also covered the importance of having the correct filing method populated in the assembly section.